So we're going to take a look at the Commlite Comiray mini multifunctional 3-in-1 LED video light that you can use with the Osmo. So it's claimed to be a 3-in-1 multifunctional light for the cell phone, for the iPad, and also for DSLR type cameras. So right in the middle here, we've got the actual light itself. You've got the charging cable, and we'll take a look at these accessories in a moment. But first, let's go through the actual LED body itself. So this really is a compact LED light. It's about the size of a credit card. So first of all, you've got 12 LED light bulbs. Then moving over to this side, you've got the charging port. You've got the light increase button, you've got the light decrease button. Then moving over to the top, you've got the on off button right here. And then moving over to the back, you've got the battery power indicators right here. You've got the heat radiation holes around here. Then you've got this removable cover, which we'll take a look at just now. On the base of the light here, you've got the M3 female screw connector. So that pretty much covers all the components of the actual light itself. Now let's take a look at what you get with the accessories. In the middle here, you've got 3 diffusers: the blue diffuser, the orange diffuser, as well as the soft diffuser. And to fit it on, you simply click that into place and then press like that. Over in this section, you've got the mobile phone holder, and then you've got a whole bunch of accessories which we're going to take a look at now. So going through very quickly, you've got the cold shoe mount, you've got the M3 to 1/4 inch adapter, you've got the locking screw here, which works together with this M3 M4 adapter. We'll take a look at that just now. You've got the earphone connector, you've got the cold shoe fixing screw, and then you get a handy little screwdriver. So this is everything that you get inside the pack. So now we're going to take a look at the operation of the light itself. It's really very simple. So all you do with the on-off switch, you just hold that down for more than 2 seconds, and then the light comes on. And to switch it off, you just hold it down for another 2 seconds, and that switches off the light. So with the light increase button right here, you can pretty much increase the intensity of the light in several steps. And similarly, with the light decrease button, you can choose the level of intensity of the light. I think it goes through about 5 or 6 steps. So now we're going to take a look at typical mount options that you've got. We want to start off with the earphone connector. And the earphone connector only works if obviously your phone has a headphone jack. If it's one of these fancy things, then I'm afraid you cannot use this adapter. So we're going to stick with the old iPhone 6 for now. So all you do is you press that into place just like that, and then you simply screw the light in place just like this. And that's what it sort of looks like. The second method is going to make use of this cold shoe mount, and what you need is this cold shoe fixing screw, and you simply slide that in there like that, and then this fixes to the base using this little screwdriver right here. So now with the Osmo, you would need to use something like the universal arm if you want to mount this light. What you're supposed to do is slide that in just like that, and then it's supposed to work. But the concern that I have is this thing is not fixed in at all. It's very easy to slide out. So there's no way this is securely mounted. And for the Osmo, we'll probably look for another way to mount this. So that's not really ideal. One other option that you've got to mount is if you remove this cover, this reveals a sticky surface. So all you do is you peel this off just like that, and then using this sticky surface, this is possibly how you can then attach this to your phone just like that. So you'd then be able to switch that on, and this is held pretty securely. I have no idea how many times you can peel it on or off, but it looks like it will stick to most clean surfaces. Next one I want to show you is to use this M3 to 1/4 inch adapter, and as you can imagine, you just basically screw that in there just like that, and then you can attach this to any 1/4 inch thread, and then you can attach it just like this. This, by the way, is the ghost pod, which you can get right over here. Now to try and remove this is proving to be quite a mission. So bring in the big guys, and that's it. Next thing, we're just going to look at how the other filters, the blue filter, if we increase the intensity, so you do get a little bit of a blue colored light. And then same thing with the orange filter. If you want a warmer kind of feel, you can slap on this filter right here. This last setup makes use of this phone holder, and it also uses this M3 to 1/4 inch adapter as well as this locking nut. And all you do is you first of all screw that in place just like this, and then when this is secure, then you lock that in place just like that, and then the light will fit on the M3 connector side just like that. And when that's in place, you can then take your phone, switch your light on, and you start shooting. And these are all the ways that we found to mount this Comiray mini multifunctional 3-in-1 LED light from Commlite. So next we're going to take a look at how this compares to the Lume Cube. So that's the brightest setting for the Lume Cube. So this is the brightest setting for the Lume Cube. So this is the brightest setting for the Comiray light. So next we're going to do comparison tests just to see how these two lights compare in the dark. So that's a simple test I've just done to compare these two lights when you're using it with the Osmo. So you be the judge. Which one do you prefer? For me, the choice is really simple. The Lume Cube looked brighter. It was easier to set up, easier to use. Now I'm just going to go over some of the things that I liked and some of the things that I didn't like about this particular Commlite. So first of all, let's start with the things that I liked. I like the fact that it's small inside, it's compact, really useful for those tight spaces, and also for carrying it around, really small, very light. The fact that it's very easy to charge, you know, it uses the normal micro USB, those are very common cables these days. I also like the fact that it's quite versatile. You know, you can use it with your smartphone, you can use it with the Osmo, or you're supposed to use it with the Osmo, as you saw. You can mount it using the 1/4 inch thread to the goose pod. You know, really is quite versatile. I really like that. Definitely love the filters that come with this light. the soft light diffuser, as well as the blue diffuser and the orange diffuser. That just gives you those creative choices. And then lastly, you know, the fact that it's affordable at, I think it's £46 thereabouts on UK Amazon. It's reasonably priced, to be honest. Now let's go on for the things that I didn't like. The first one for me has to be the terrible design of the cold shoe mount. I mean, this is the mount that we use with the Osmo. I don't know whether the unit that I got is incomplete or there's some other adapter missing, but if this is the way it's designed to work, then this is an absolute disappointment for this light. It just won't work. So that means I can't even use it for my DSLR camera, which is... The other thing I didn't really like about it is there's too many small little parts. I mean, just imagine losing one of these, and then that means you cannot possibly finish your installation, because these things are so small you can lose them, and I doubt you'll be able to get easy replacements, you know, just off the cuff, just like that. The M3 adapter that connects via the headphone, I mean, this is a novelty thing, but I don't know what that does to your headphone jack. And the fact that, you know, not all phones now, certainly the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, these don't come with a headphone jack. So this option is not available. So that's a negative for me. Then you saw me struggle to remove the M3 quarter inch adapter. I mean, I had to use a wrench to get this thing off. Really tight, and you couldn't remove it with your finger. So for me, it's a tough one, this one, because I use the Lume Cube with my Osmo. I don't think I'll be changing that choice soon. I definitely think the Lume Cube is a better option if you're looking for small, compact lights of this nature. So there you have it. I hope you found this review useful.
Lume Cube is giving away the ultimate fishing giveaway. Win over $2,000 of fishing gear from the top brands in the market. If you love fishing, or you're like me, I just love to eat fish, then head over to www.lumecube.com/giveaways.
So just the last announcement, the Goosepot campaign is currently running on Kickstarter, and we need any support that you want to give us on this project. By backing this project, we are getting one step closer to creating the most versatile camera gear mount there is, period. So all you got to do, head on over to goosepot.com/Kickstarter and then make any pledge that you want. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.